Hey guys, what's up? This is your man Linty from Guts to Rise Above. Welcome back, guys. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far and that it's been productive as heck and that you've had a great weekend so far. In this video, guys, I want to talk to you about what I've done to increase my knowledge in the fitness, nutrition, and health field over the past 8 years. And I don't know if I already told you, but in one of my videos, I believe I told you that I started seriously lifting weights when I was almost 19 years old. That's when I got into bodybuilding. I did it for 2 years hardcore, and then I finally did a competition when I was 20. And then I never did one again. But I kept lifting weights, to stay in shape. If I got strong and cool. If I didn't, no big and long, as I was able to stay in shape and still be strong for my body weight. But over the past 8 years, or 6.5 years, when I first started learning more about health, fitness, bodybuilding, and so forth, I got a lot of information from the internet, from reading articles on bodybuilding.com. That's my main source of information that I found that I was learning a lot of information about the muscles, about supplements, and how they affected the body and so forth. That's my first stomping grounds and for information. And as time went on, I started finding websites over the years by accident or just by typing in whatever I was looking for, and I was stumbled upon a website that had the plethora of information that was beneficial and useful for me in my situation, or just to help me have more of a solid understanding to getting the body I want. And one of the main principles I used, one of the main workout principles I used for a really long time was Max OT, which is made famous by Jeff Willett, and I found out when I was 20, so I found out a lot about progressive. I learned a lot about progressive overload, steadily increasing the weight by 2.5 increments to slowly get stronger over time by continually stressing the muscles to where they don't have time to adapt to that new stress. So pretty much you're progressively getting stronger and stronger over time. So I was heavily into that for a long time. And I still use those principles. I still base my workouts around those principles, but not as much. I've kind of changed the rep schemes to where I do it. I'm working on towards doing more higher reps, but not to where they're seeking 12 or 15 reps. It's depending on what part of the body that I'm working out. But I learned a lot from using Max T and following Jeff Willett's blog and following the AST Sports Science website, which has some pretty great information I learned a lot from on fitness, health, supplements, etc. And then I started stumbling upon websites where people who were passionate about fitness and health share their experiences and what they knew about certain things, and I learned a lot from that in my early 20s. And so pretty much from 18 to 24, a lot of information was from bodybuilding.com and websites that I found along the way by accident or by typing in typing in what I was looking for on Google search. And also during that period, I read books about how much protein you needed, how much carbs you needed. I read about scams or things that weren't true in the fitness health industry that's been like scams and lies. I learned a lot about nutrition, vitamins, the importance of cholesterol, saturated fats. I heavily got into learning about testosterone, estrogen, and when I was 24, and I learned a lot during that time, just in my own free time, just just being curious and always trying to improve what I knew to help myself out. So if there ever came a day I could possibly start helping people. And also, I got certified as a personal trainer when I was 20. I took a course. No, let me see. Yeah. Excuse me, guys. I took a personal training course from ISSA back when I was 23, so I learned a lot about that right there, how to be a personal trainer, the importance of health and nutrition, how to properly train people, how to do warm-ups and so forth. I learned a lot about that, and I got certified when I was still 23. So I learned a lot from that personal training course right there. And then, so speed up to age 20 before I turned 20. Well, to age 24 in 2014, November. That's when I started watching more videos on YouTube. I started really using YouTube and utilizing that as a as a source to increase my knowledge in the fitness and health industry. And also I learned a lot more about different exercises and training styles, philosophies, and so forth. And that's when I started finding more things on YouTube of different exercises that I've never seen or heard before that I started using and doing. So pretty much for over the 6 years, all my learning was from websites and books, and then from 24 to 26, a lot of my learning has been from watching videos on YouTube. And also, the biggest thing that helped me learn was using the information and applying it to my life and into my workouts. And that was a big teacher on what worked for me, what didn't work for me, what was true, what wasn't true, about nutrition, what supplements work, what foods were great for you, what type of exercises were dangerous to do, or that didn't produce significant results compared to other exercises that used a lot more muscles to move a weight or to perform an exercise. So I got pretty smart about that and figuring out what worked and what didn't work and what was great. And also I learned a lot about my body during this time. So what worked for me and how I was built. I realized obviously that I had a fast metabolism. In order for me to gain weight, I have to eat a lot of food to gain weight. I realized that's one step that I have to seriously take when it comes to gaining weight. I can get strong as I want, more condition, more, how can I say, better perform exercise, getting the technique down. But if I don't eat, I don't get bigger. That's just how I'm built. So, I learned a lot about myself. I can tell when I'm getting fat, when I'm not getting fat. I can tell when I'm losing muscle mass. I can tell when I'm making gains. And I've actually packed on some muscle because I finally hit 170 pounds. But it fluctuates from 170 to 165. It just depends on what's going on, how much you're eating, depending on how money's going and how active I am. But and what kind of supplements I'm taking at the time, water and so forth. But I've learned a lot from a variety of sources, and I learned to be open-minded to things. Question it, and if you're curious, give it a shot to see how it affects you, and then pretty much, if you ever have a chance or opportunity, write down how what you did affected you, how I experienced it, or share what you learned on video. But guys, that's pretty much it. I've learned a lot of things over the years, what works for me and what doesn't. Exercises that are beneficial to do for what you're trying to accomplish. I learned how to do bodybuilding poses from various websites. They helped me for my competition back in 2010. I've learned a lot about testosterone, dehydrated testosterone, things that are great for blocking estrogen, how to have a an environment where you don't taking as much estrogens or chemicals that mimic estrogen that can affect your testosterone, changing your products to change your products to more healthy products that won't disrupt your testosterone and just mess you up. So I've learned a lot, and I'm blessed for what I've learned. But anyway, guys, I just want to share that with you about how I learned a lot of my things. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask me or hit me with something. I'll be more happy to help you with something or to give you information if you need it. But if this video is beneficial to you, informational, entertaining, or so forth, then make sure you share the video with other people. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like the video. And I'm Randall from Gus to Rise Above. And until next time. Deuces.